It is a larger effort to conquer oneself than to conquer others, as Gautama Buddha once said. This wise saying serves as a powerful reminder that the most difficult and fruitful road we may choose is the one we take within. It emphasizes the value of self-awareness, self-control, and personal development. The real test of power is not how much we can control or affect the outside environment, but rather how well we can command our own thoughts and behavior. We will examine 10 fundamental ideas in this series that help us become our own best selves and have more purposeful, happy lives. Every principle provides helpful insights and doable actions to support us on our path, ranging from self-awareness to successful communication. These concepts aren't simply theoretical. They're real-world teachings that have the power to change the way we live. They inspire us to examine ourselves, discover our actual selves, and develop virtue-based behaviors that advance compassion, knowledge, and serenity. Consider how these lessons relate to your own life as we examine them. How may you increase your self-awareness? Which changes in perspective are you in need of? How can you cultivate kindness and compassion in others? Come along on this self-conquest trip with us to see how these ideas may change your life. Together, let's walk this route and discover the knowledge hidden therein. First, awareness of oneself. In the center of a serene village resided an elderly and knowledgeable Buddhist monk. He dedicated his days to imparting to the villagers the value of self-awareness. The monk held that the path to knowledge began with self-awareness. He got his classmates together one day and started talking about his ideas. He added that in order to know oneself fully, you have to be aware of your emotions. Ask yourself why you feel the way you do, and examine your thoughts and behaviors objectively. You can discover inner serenity and your actual self with the aid of this exercise. Self-awareness, according to the monk, is similar to a mirror. It is a reflection of our inner selves, exposing our flaws and talents. By being aware of these, we may improve our decision-making and advance spiritually. He urged his pupils to meditate silently for a little while each day. Pay attention to your inner guidance. He counseled accepting and acknowledging your sentiments. You'll become more self-aware and thoughtful as a result of this. Many peasants were able to attain inner calm and clarity thanks to the monk's teaching. They discovered that developing one's self-awareness was a crucial step toward both spiritual and personal development. This straightforward yet important lesson became a pillar of their everyday existence. 2. Change of perspective. The elderly monk talked a lot on the need of shifting one's perspective. He gathered his students under a big old tree one lovely morning. He went on, "Your life can be transformed by a change in mindset." He clarified that a lot of individuals are caught in pessimistic thought patterns. They merely attract more negativity into their life by dwelling on their anxieties and failure. The monk asserted that altering one's mindset had the power to transform one's whole reality. The monk related a tale of a farmer who was often dissatisfied with his meager harvests. The farmer made the decision to alter his perspective one day. Rather of moaning, he began to express gratitude for the crops he possessed. After putting forth more effort and learning new agricultural methods, his crops quickly began to thrive. His optimistic outlook drew in greater abundance. "You have strong thoughts," the monk went on. "You attract excellent things into your life when you put your attention on the positive results. Have faith in your capacity to overcome obstacles. Consider challenges as chances to improve and learn." The monk encouraged his students to have an optimistic outlook through his teachings. They began to view their challenges as opportunities to grow as individuals. They were happier and more successful in their daily lives as a result of this straightforward change of perspective. For the locals, the lesson of a mental transformation served as a beacon of guidance. 20. Healthful routines, positive habits are very important, as the wise elderly monk would often remark. He thought that the things we do on a daily basis mold the people we become. Cultivating behaviors that support growth and well-being is crucial to building a satisfying life. Little regular actions are the foundation of positive habits. Even little habits like getting up early, being aware, and working out frequently may have a big influence. These routines help us become more resilient and disciplined, which enables us to tackle obstacles with a strong body and clear head. Gratitude is a crucial habit. We may change our attention from what is missing to what is abundant by pausing each day to be grateful for what we already have. This routine improves our general happiness and cultivates a positive mindset. Kindness is another essential behavior. Kindness, no matter how tiny, has a cascading impact. They improve not just the lives of others, but also our own, by making us happy and fulfilled. Treating oneself with kindness is equally vital. Having empathy and understanding for oneself might improve our mental and self-worth. The monk emphasized the need of lifelong learning as well. Our thoughts remain open and keen when we are always seeking new information and experiences. It enables us to develop and adjust to a world that is always changing. By implementing these constructive routines into our everyday lives, we may create a solid basis for our spiritual and personal development. 4. Empathy and compassion. Empathy and compassion are two of Buddhism's main principles. These attributes entail being sensitive to and empathic with others' emotions. We can connect with people more deeply when we practice compassion. To be compassionate, one must acknowledge the pain that others endure. Being aware of this enables us to react politely and encouragingly. Small deeds of compassion, such as smiling or helping someone, may have a big impact on their lives. Empathy is the ability to place oneself in the position of another. It necessitates paying attention and showing real care for their well. We can create deeper, more meaningful relationships by engaging in this technique. The monk imparted knowledge that empathy and compassion are deeds as well as feelings. We create a more peaceful and loving world by having empathy and compassion. These attributes improve our spiritual development and offer happiness and serenity into our life. 5. Continuous education throughout life. For one to become wise and improve personally, lifelong study is necessary. It entails living a lifelong pursuit of learning and novel experiences. This exercise maintains our thoughts flexible and active. There are several ways to learn. It might involve going to school, reading literature, picking up new talents, or traveling to other countries. Our viewpoint is expanded, and our comprehension of the world is deepened with every new piece of knowledge. The wise monk said that the secret to a happy life is to have a strong curiosity and a desire to learn. Accepting lifelong learning enables us to be adaptable and open-minded in the face of change. It also helps us to give back to our communities in more efficient ways. Learning on a daily basis fosters both our intellectual and spiritual development. Our lives are enhanced by this never-ending quest for knowledge, which also makes us more knowledgeable, kind, and well-rounded people. The road to enlightenment and constant growth is lifelong study. The 6th is environmental accountability. Being sensitive of the environment is essential to live a conscious existence. It entails taking action to save and maintain the environment, as well as being conscious of our influence on it. Little acts are the first step towards environmental care. To decrease our ecological footprint, we may recycle, use less energy, reduce trash, and conserve water. Every one of these acts makes the earth healthier. One way to be compassionate is to appreciate nature, according to the wise monk. We are kind to all living things and future generations when we live sustainably. Being environmentally responsible also entails defending laws and methods that safeguard the environment, making sustainable product choices, and being aware of our usage may have a big impact. Adopting environmental responsibility helps us live more harmoniously and in balance with the natural world by bringing our actions into line with our ideals. 7. Budgetary discipline. One essential component of a healthy existence is financial responsibility. It entails prudent resource management to provide security and comfort. Living within our means was highlighted by the wise monk. This entails cutting back on expenses relative to income and staying out of debt. Making a budget ensures that we remain on course by keeping track of our income and spending. Another crucial habit is saving money on a regular basis. Reserving a part of our income creates stability for the future and helps us when we're in need. It's also essential to invest in our future and in ourselves. This can involve health, education, and skill development. Making wise financial decisions promotes growth and long-term objectives. We may lower our stress levels and build a more secure, satisfying existence by exercising financial responsibility. This thoughtful attitude to money promotes a sense of happiness and well-being by being in line with the principles of moderation and simplicity. The 8th is wellness and health. For a life to be balanced and meaningful, health and well-being are essential. They include mental, emotional, and physical health. A balanced diet, enough sleep, and regular exercise are all necessary for physical well-being. The body needs energy to do everyday tasks, which may be obtained via consuming nutritious meals and participating in physical activity. Sleeping well rejuvenates the body and mind. Equally vital is mental wellness. Techniques like mindfulness and meditation aid in lowering stress and fostering inner tranquility. Emotional stability and mental clarity are supported by making time for self-care and relaxation. Being aware of and in control of our emotions is essential to emotional well-being. Emotional equilibrium is facilitated by fostering solid, encouraging connections and finding appropriate outlets for one's feelings. Taking good care of our health and well-being is a sign of respect for ourselves, the wise monk explained. By taking care of our bodies and brains, we lay the groundwork for spiritual development and a happier existence. A healthy lifestyle is the path to happiness and vitality.